Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see how to import the CSV file and how to plot the rows and columns. So as we see how to plot some x-axis and y-axis graphs, and how first let's open that terminal. You open a terminal. Once you open a terminal, you can go to this section. You can type charm to launch the PyCharm. So it's launching the PyCharm. You can open it, that project what you are working on. So once your project is open, you have different files here. You can see that, and you must go to here and see what is your edit configuration. So in the edit configuration you can see that your script path is this. So let's click this and you can see your script path. You can change your script path. So we want to change it to this learning. We all are learning the Python. So I made this p.py file. Okay, so I'll change this script to this learning.py, and here the Python interpreter is there, that is we are using 3.8, and the working directory here we are using this, that is goes to your username and Python project and your folders inside it. So this is your working directory. We need to remember when we import any data to the Python, we should load that data in this working directory for easy access, right? So this is one thing. Another thing in PyCharm you need to see is when you go to this, and you need to click the preferences. Here you have project interpreter and the different library we have installed here, right? So if you want to add any library, you go to this plus section here, and you can, let's say you want to install pandas, and you can install the package. This you can click install package, so panda will get installed in the system, and you can work with that pandas. Like that you can do numpy. You have so many other library you can search and do that. One interesting library is that Matplotlib, where you can visualize the data. You can install that library. Today we are going to see how we import that CSV file and how we are going to plot it. So you can do the install package. Once you are done, you can go back and click this OK. Now, so here we are set in this learning py, our directory is set. Okay, so let's see if we can plot some data. So we will go to here. Okay, let's open some directory here. So let's open if we can have some data. So I have inserted one pen drive where I have some data like CSV files are there. I'll just try to rename these files. We can say that learning.csv. I'll copy this file from here. I'll go to directory, okay, where that I stored that directory for the Python. So you can go to directory, you can click user and go to your system name. You have Python projects, then you have this folder, so then you have this button. Here you can paste the data. Okay, so data is pasted here, this, right? So you have now data in your Python directory. Switch back to the PyCharm. Okay, we are set to go. So before we start code how to plot, we should work little bit with CSV file. Some CSV file you need to see how they are structured. Okay, so we'll see in wait a minute. So let's say you want to plot. Now you can start import pandas as PD. Okay, that is standard one. You can also import from Matplotlib, import pyplot as PLT. That's nomenclature, we can say that PLT short form. Okay, so these two things we have to do. Now I want to see the data frame. We can see PD read. So you can even see that when you type read, you can see that it's suggesting CSV, Excel file, import different file you can import here. So we are going to do CSV, and we have saved this CSV in the directory, so we know the directory name, right? See, it is suggesting even here, right? Learning.csv. Okay, now print your data frame. Okay, let's run this. So see, here we got some error. Tokenizing data, see expected two fields in the line 8 so 24. Okay, so let's check what is the problem in that CSV file, why we are getting this error. Okay, let's switch to this here, and so let me open this CSV. It will take some time to open because it's 60 MB file. You can do 1000 MB file successfully. You can't load. You can still work with the big data. That's a different topic. So it will take some time to open. So let's wait for the fields here. So first is trying to read this, and then these long these tabs here. So we need to just refine this data. We need to delete this which is not necessary, and you can kind of take this from here. You can put these tabs because you are working with this data. If you want, you can delete this part. Okay, once you have done this, you need to save this file. So to save this, you have to go to export to CSV. Then say next. So you can check here whether you are saving in the same directory where we are working right now. So we are saving in the same directory. Okay, export, replace. So whatever the existing one CSV is there, so it's the same name. So it will replace with this modified one. So that will take some time, maybe a few seconds. Yeah. So sometimes we need to check the error, and also the format of CSV is provided. So if you have this kind of format, that we took it from one of our measurement, and we see that these are before recording this video, I figured it out what was the cause of this error. So that made me very convenient to record this video. I know where is that error is. So okay, so once we are done, we can just delete this old file. Now you will have modified one saved. Let's switch to our Python. So now if we print, see, now we can see our data, right? You have that same indexing, reading, units, all things are here, so our data is clear, correct? That was the error. So sometimes you need to go back and check your CSV file. Now let's move to how to plot it. So I let's target to plot index at x-axis and reading at y-axis. Okay, so in this data frame I am saying df I want index. Okay. Then I want even reading as well. Okay, so I want this, so whatever you write at the first is that x and write second is a y. So if you write reading first, then that will be x, and if you write some other column, that will be y. Okay, so this is x and y here. Okay, now you know that you want to only take index and reading from the data frame, and so let's see print df modified one. So let's run it. We should have only 2 columns. Okay, so now you should see why this error is coming. I think maybe because of this. Let me figure it out. So this error is why this error is coming here. Okay, so the error was because I had capital I, and I think it's correct. Yes, there is some other error is coming. Okay, that's fine, no problem. We can still go ahead. Okay. You can still see that data. Okay, you can still see the data. Index not in index. So what is this? It is index. Yeah. Yes. Now everything is fine. Oh, we need to use 2 parentheses here. So now you can see that this is the print df the entire data, and I just wanted to print 2 columns, index and reading. This is here right now. Okay, now we have index. Now I want to plot this, right? So let's say x-axis should be I'm saying x-axis is index, and that should be from the data frame. Okay, and I can say index. Y-axis, let's say I'm saying reading into df reading. Okay, just to for the convenient I'm taking index as saying index is x, reading is just y. Okay, so now plt dot plot, you type index comma reading. Okay, and so you want x axis and y axis. Plt dot show, it will show whatever is there. Let's run this. Okay, so here you got this, right? You have this x-axis, you have y-axis. Now you can see there is nothing, and x is you have not typed any legends. So let's just do and little modified this. So you can see this is the rough plot what you get x and y-axis. So I want color equivalent to B, that is indicate to blue. Okay, let's see whether it's plotting blue or not. Yes, it plotted blue, right? So if I to go to green is G, right? Let's see it's plotting green or not. Yeah, okay. But I like blue color, so I'll switch back to blue. And then we can also say that line width equal to, I want that is to be 5. So let's say how's the line width? So it's quite thick, right? It's 5. Of course, so you can see the difference, right? If I make it 1, it will be thin. you can see the difference. See, okay, so it is simple. So you just remember that x-axis you have to set, y-axis you have to set, type x and y. Then you can add these things like line width, for example. Line style is that I want line style like this, dash dash. Let's see, it's plotting like this. Yes, it is plotting like this, okay. Now go back here. Okay, so I'm most of the things are here done. Now I want to add x-axis and y-axis and indicate its index at x and reading at y. So how to do that? Basically, so first let's see, I want to put title. What title you want to put? You can say some learning data I want to have. That is title. plt.x level I want to type x level is index. plt dot y level I want to type reading. Okay, let's run this, whether we are getting these all things there or not. There is error. Model Matplotlib pyplot has no attribute like TTLE. I did some mistake in typing that title. Now it is tight. Okay, it will learn it. So name PLT is not defined. Okay, but we have defined PLT here. Which PLT is not defined? Okay, plt.y level reading. Name PLT is not defined. Okay, is that some error? Because I typed it capital. Okay, I'll show you. This P is capital here. It's case sensitive. You type it small p. Okay, so it is good learning that you do some mistake and you try to figure it out. Now you can see it is index is here, learning data is there, reading is here. Okay, and so even you can see some symbols. Let's say this is zoom symbol. You can zoom this plot, like you can just zoom this and see how it is working. You can go to home and you can shift. So you can shift with this. You can see how it is, right? You can even save this file, like click this, you can save somewhere as a .png format. So let's switch back to Python. Okay, so we set the X level, we set the Y level, we set the title, everything's done. Now you want to do some styles. Let's say you have seen different style in PowerPoint, right? Excel file, like so. Here also in Python you have different style. So first let's see. So I want to print plt dot style available. So what all the styles are available, and so let's print that. Let's run this code first. So to know what all the styles it is indicating, I'll choose one from that. So again, spelling mistake, poor in typing, that's why. So go back and check. You can check here what all the style it is showing. Classic, dark background, fast, 538 ggplot grayscale. You want to type use grayscale, you can use grayscale. Okay, so we can say plt dot style dot use what this one, grayscale. Let's see, is there any? So old one you want to see, old one is like this. Now if I run this code, you will see the new one with this grayscale style. See, the border is here, you can see grain is okay. And now you want to change it to some other style, let's say classic. Want to change it to classic, let's copy it, paste it here, run it. See, again this is the classic style. You can see everything is coming clear. Now some other style you want to check. One more, dark background. Then I don't know how it will look like. With dark background, then we can set this blue color to white. It will look good, right? So you can go to this color, and so to check the white, I'll say white. Let's see whatever it throws. No error. Simply it is taken. So that's why the Python is language for all. I mean, you can connect yourself very easily with the Python. See, whatever you think you type, if it is giving some error, you can understand why this is giving some error. If not, then it will work. Okay, so that's how you learn that how to plot and how to visualize different data stuff. Okay, so this is just for today video. I think you liked it. So you can see everything. So whenever you're doing print command, this print is printing all the styles, this entire data it is printed here. Then when you chose index and reading two columns, it printed even that because you have given this command. Now I took this x-axis, y-axis here, and then I put x and y. Color I put it white, line width, line style I chose. You can even type here, you can write dashed, dashed line style. So you can see that it will plot in that dashed line style. Here you can see this. Let me zoom just to show you. See, this. Okay, so this is end of this video. I hope you can plot your large CSV files within no time. Once this code is ready, you can import your file here and just run this code. It will take all these stuff and plot it for you. And once it is plotted, you can go this save section. You can you can save it. This will save. Let's say I type desktop, it will save in desktop. So I'll just remove this on. You can see this PNG is saved here. This data is saved here. Okay, so during the plotting you can see this zoom and everything. So we can see some more options maybe later in some other video. So thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.